1 is Our Margaret, ridden by Martin Brennan. Number 2, Black Humour, Graham Bradley. Number 3, Book of Gold, ridden by Declan Murphy. 2 front runners there, Black Humour and Book of Gold. Number 4, Cambalda Rambler, Brian Story. Number 5, Lithy Brig, Andy Orkney rides this 9-year-old Entire. Number 6, Mr. Tickle is a non-runner. Number 7, Star Season is ridden by Nick Mann. Number 7, the Illywhacker, Blinkered. Mark Pitman does ride this one. 9, Wart Fettle, ridden by Michael Maloney. Number 10 is Eve Pet, Peter Niven, and 11, Gale Again, the mount of Chris Grant. So, let's check the odds.
And we have joint favourites, Black Humour and Gale Again, both at 5-2. The Illywhacker a 6-1 chance, along with Star Season, and Book of Gold sitting at 7-1. Our Margaret is 14-1, Cambalda Rambler 25s, Wat Fettle 33s, Eve Pet a 100-1 chance, and if you fancy Lithy Brig, you can have 500-1.
17 fences to be jumped, and Lithy Brig and Eve Pet, the rank outsiders, are out the back already. The pace is strong, and it is Black Humour on the inside of Book of Gold. These two sharing the lead as they take the first all over that one, with Cambalda Rambler and Wat Fettle not that far away. Star Season handy in 5, followed by the Illywhacker in 6th place. Up on the outside is Our Margaret, showing 7. Gale Again tucked away in 8th place, but not more than 3 lengths off the leaders. And a bit of a argy-bargy there. Gale Again and the Illywhacker got a bit close, and a big gap to the rank outsiders as they go down the far side. This is the 3rd, and about 5 in line there, and the pace is quite strong, and Cambalda Rambler up with it, and just shading on the inside Black Humour, and on the outside Book of Gold. A length back to Wat Fettle, showing in 4, Star Season 5, as they take the last on the far side for the first time, and at which the leaders are all safely over, and Lithy Brig, if he keeps going at this rate, could well be lapped. They begin the descent out of the back stretch, and it's Book of Gold just going on now from Cambalda in 2nd, with close-up 3rd Star Season. Our Margaret wide of Wat Fettle in that orangish cap, the beige colours. Yellow and blue colours, that's Gale Again, followed by the Illywhacker, and they're not taking any prisoners at all. This is the 5th, and 3 in line there, with Cambalda Rambler the inside of Book of Gold, and Star Season is close up then, and on the outside is Our Margaret. Black Humour just can't get to the front, and on the inside of the Illywhacker, as they take the next plane, when at which, oh dear, Gale Again made a terrible mistake from which he did extraordinarily well to recover. Come down towards the 7th, this is the ditch, and at it again 4 in line there. Gale Again just getting a little bit slow behind the leaders as they come down to what will be the last on the next circuit, and at which it'll be hard pressed to name the leader, but it's Wat Fettle that's come through just to touch down in the lead there. So the order as they come past us is that Wat Fettle leads, and the field very closely grouped indeed. Wat Fettle and Book of Gold, Black Humour getting back into contention on the inside, then Star Season, the Illywhacker and Cambalda Rambler. A gap of 4 lengths to Our Margaret, a gap of 10 lengths then to Gale Again, and after that mistake, difficult to see him getting back into contention, and a big gap to Eve Pet, and Lithy Brig enjoying himself, but I don't think it'll be troubling the judge. Well, he might do by 4:30. Start the turn into the back stretch, and it's Book of Gold on the outside of Black Humour, a length and a half back to Wat Fettle, and then the Illywhacker has made ground to go 4 wide of Cambalda Rambler, followed by Star Season and Our Margaret, and Gale Again just getting a little bit closer. Black Humour with a 5-2 shot. Gale Again 5-2, and the Edinburgh at 6-1, 13-2 bar. They're turning down the back stretch, and there it was Book of Gold that led. Book of Gold, Black Humour, the Illywhacker going well, the Pitman horses coming back into contention, then Wat Fettle, Star Season just a length behind these, and Cambalda Rambler finding the pace a bit tough. 5 in line there. Black Humour running the rail, Eve Pet has been pulled up, Lithy Brig has been pulled up. Black Humour on the inside, the Illywhacker, the blinkered runner. Striped colours is Book of Gold on the outside, Star Season and Wat Fettle, and they cross the next one, and the Illywhacker took it up there and just running away under Mark Pitman. They've got 2 more to take down the far side, and it's the Illywhacker just at the head of the affairs. Wat Fettle on the outside, reached for it. Star Season's wide in 3rd. Black Humour's coming through on the inside between these 4. 2 lengths back then to Book of Gold, and a big gap to Cambalda Rambler and Our Margaret. They've got 5 left to jump, and the Illywhacker on the inside comes to take it from What Fettle and Star Season back in third. A length and a half back then to Black Humour, who's showing in 4, a gap of some 3 lengths then to Book of Gold 5. The rest looked out of it as they begin the turn into the home straight. Gale again is well in arrears. They start the turn for home, half a mile to go, and they've just got 4 more fences to jump, and the Illywhacker really going extraordinarily well, scraping the paint as he comes down towards the 4th last, and it's the Illywhacker on the inside. What Fettle, here comes Star Season with a big run down the centre of the track, 2 lengths back to Black Humour. They've got 3 more to jump, Plain, Open Ditch and Plain. And the Illywhacker with Star Season the inside. The Illywhacker and Star Season, 3 out that, back to What Fettle, and then behind these, Margaret is starting to stay on very well. They've still got 2 to jump, and the Illywhacker has a lead of a couple of lengths to Star Season. This is a ditch. The Illywhacker jumped badly to his right, but it still has the advantage. But it's the Illywhacker by about 3 to 4 lengths to Star Season and Margaret, and then Black Humour and What Fettle, but surely concerned with places only if the Illywhacker jumps it, and he does. From Margaret in second, absolutely flying at the death, but the Illywhacker galloping up to the line is going to take it under Mark Pitman, and the Illywhacker comes home to win this Edinburgh Woolen Mills Future Champion chase. From Margaret in second, What Fettle is third, and then came Black Humour 4, followed by Book of Gold. Star Season dropped out very tamely indeed to beat just 1, and that one was Cambauda Rambler, because looking down the track, Gale again must have pulled up. The result then of this Edinburgh Woolen Mills Future Champion Novices chase, it's a win for number 8, which is the Illywhacker, a 6 to 1 shot in the colours of Mr. J. Hitchens, trained it up a Lambourne by Jenny Pitman, ridden by Mark.
Or 6 to 1 in fact, the Illywhacker. Number 1, Armagret at 12 to 1 was second, and number 9, What Fettle at 33 to 1 was third. The joint favourites were number 2, Black Humour, and number 11, Gale Again, both at 5 to 2. A non-runner was number 6 and 10.